So I was suspecting that I had a gas leak somewhere in my house, so I bought this sniffing device. It's a little sniff wand from Amazon. Looks kind of like a voltage tester. Came with a couple of AAA batteries. Just go ahead and pop those guys in the back here. And then hit the red power button. I don't know if you can see, but the little bar chart is running through and it's kind of calibrating right now. I think it takes about 30 seconds to calibrate to the ambient air. That double beep means it's calibrated. And then you can see this other green button here with the S on it. This is for a finer gas leak. So you can turn that off if you've got a gnarly gas leak. Go ahead and turn it on if you think you have kind of a lighter one. Once this bar turns red and is full bars across the screen here, you're out of the range of this ultra low sniff mode, so you can go ahead and turn that off, but you should start with that on. I'll just go ahead and demonstrate it here, make sure it works on my stove. So I'm going to go ahead and get it next to the burner here and try to light the stove and just leave the gas on. You can see it's turning red. If I turn that ultra low sniff off, it's still lit up red. I'll turn the gas off. You can see as the gas starts to dissipate, it drops back down. The beeping stops and it goes down to 1 bar or less on the screen here. I'll just do that one more time for you. Turn the low sniff on. Turn the gas off. And there it goes. As the gas dissipates, it turns itself off. So when you use this, you want to make sure you move it nice and slow around the areas that you're troubleshooting. Also make sure that you're calibrating it in a fresh air zone, not a zone that's already been exposed to gas. And I think it does a pretty solid job for as low cost as it was on Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below for you guys. So I was going around my house to the various gas shutoff valves for the appliances, and I ended up finding something here at my wall heater. And I'll go ahead and stick the sniffer in there. It's already calibrated, and you'll see here it's going to start beeping and the light will turn red on it, indicating that there is a leak here. Now, just as a double check, I went ahead and sprayed some soapy water on the pipes here in the wall heater cavity to try to suss out exactly which fitting was leaking. So the idea here is if you have soapy water solution on the pipes, the source of the leak will eventually produce some bubbles in that soapy water and kind of lead you a little closer in on what fitting is actually leaking. Now, when I first did this, I had just the regular, gas pressurizing the lines in the house, and it really wasn't producing any bubbles. It was hard to tell at best. So I went ahead and turned off the gas at the meter and pumped the gas line up to about 15 psi, at which point you could start to see the bubbles being produced, and if you get close enough, you can actually hear the air escaping from the line. And, natural gas will run through your house at less than 1 psi. So 15 psi is kind of extreme, but ultimately, we're trying to find the leak here and get it sealed up. So that's what we did. Now, if you suspect that you do have a gas leak at your home, one way to kind of easily check this before, buying a sniffing tool or getting the soapy water out, is to go ahead and turn off all of your gas-fired appliances in the home, and then head out to your gas meter, take a picture of the needle position on the display here, or if it's digital, take a picture of the digital readout, and then wait 15-20 minutes, come back, snap another picture, and check to see if the meter has moved in any way. On a meter similar to this, you're going to want to look at the bottom two needles here, the far left being a half cubic foot of gas per revolution, and the bottom right being 2 cubic feet of gas per revolution. These are the smallest increments on the meter, and you should be able to see some movement within 15 to 30 minutes if you do have a leak in your system. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you all found this helpful and were able to find the gas leak in your home and get it resolved. If you did find this video helpful, please give us a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks, everyone.